Michelle Styles, where you can learn how to create for cheap and stay chic. Today we're going to learn how to make an awesome full skirt with an elastic band. I made it today, so I'm really excited to show you how to create this full skirt with an elastic band. It's pretty easy, but it's a little time consuming, so please schedule appropriately. Have like a good half day set and ready to make your skirt, and so that you can wear it wherever you want to. So yeah, if you're interested in learning how to create this look, please stay tuned and I'll see you soon.
Alright, here's the first step. We're going to take our elastic band, wrap it around our midsection, and while doing this step, make sure that you have at least a ½ inch, I will just say an inch, a full inch of space left so that you can have room for sewing. And then we're just going to cut off the excess. Alright, of course I'm going to be using the larger portion. Now our fabric is laid down. At this point you have just figured out how long you want your skirt to be with the wrong sides facing each other and cut along the fabric. Just cut nice straight line. And the way that I did this, I just pinned down the fabric. And you see how even that was? Alright, so with this piece, all we're going to do is take our fabric right side down, place it in the center of the elastic band, and pin in place so it doesn't move. And then we're going to begin our pleating. Yay! So as you can see here, I'm using my finger just to give that space, and then I bend down and pin in place. So it's finger space, bend, pin. So that's something that I came up with. I don't know if others do it this way, but I found it to be easy. So I just recorded this just a little longer so you can catch on to the steps. Okay, as you can see, I ran out of fabric. So what I did was cut out another sheet of fabric with the same measurements, and I just mended both of the ends together, pinned them in place, and now I'm going to sew it down about a ½ inch with just regular stitching, nothing special. So we have completed that. Everything is sewn nice and neatly. Now we're just going to press down that seam. I love pressed, well finished looks, so this helps a lot. Alright, so we're just going to start from where we left off with the finger space, bend, and pin. So what I would just suggest, so that you won't have the same mistake happen, I did not know I was going to pleat at all. I would just cut out 2 of the same measurements so that you won't have to do the same thing I did. It made the project a little longer than it should have if I would have just did it the right way. But hey, thank God for extra fabric. So I hope that you're getting a hang of this method. Alright, so here we're just going to sew down what we just pinned in place, just regular stitching. So I just pinned the ends of it together after I sewed down the fabric to the elastic, and I'm just going to straight stitch this down so everything is right side out. So the right side is facing each other, as you can see. So we're just going to sew that down, and I did that, and now we have the elastic band zigzag stitched down so it doesn't poke out or anything like that. So it just lays nice and neat. It's a brilliant idea. So what we're going to do here is, how I love to press. We're just going to press the seam down so it's a nice pressed look. We're getting so close to our second to last step, so just press that seam down. Now here we're just going to hem our skirt with the right side facing down. You'll just flip up the material 2 inches, and once you do that, you're just going to pin in place, and you're going to do this all around the skirt. And then we're going to press, 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 and press. Okay, and now we're just going to sew that hem. What I did is just regular stitch, no zigzag or anything like that, just regular stitch. And I did it, I guess it was maybe 2 inch, not 2 inches, but a half an inch. I sewed in, and here it goes. Isn't it beautiful? It's nice and flowy. I paired it with a white blouse with my favorite bow belt and a pair of black stilettos. So I hope that you had fun creating your look. I would love to see what you have put together. Make sure to subscribe.